Hi everyone and welcome back to the C++ class. In today's session we will learn how to add multiple classes inside a single C++ file. Let us continue our previous video session where we have created a class car that contains some data members and a method which is used to set the details of these data members. And we have added one more method, that is a display information, which is used to display the information of a particular car. So that car example we have created in our previous video session. So guys, if you have not watched that session, so please watch it first, then it is easy to understand this example. So let us create a multiple classes inside a single file. So I am creating one more class, that is a class bike. Now this class is completely independent from a class car that contains their own properties, on member functions, right? So similar to a class car, we are creating a independent class bike. So let us add a access modifier public that contains some data members like string. I can use a brand here, right? In the similar way, you can add a string or type. So what is this type variable? Type maybe means it will preferable like to mountain or road, right? Or we can add one more variable of boolean type, that is it has gears or not, right? So these are the data members, so I have added here. So these are the data members of a class, data member of a class by. In the similar way you can add member functions, so I can take the help of these two methods, right? So I will copy it and I will paste in order to save time, right? So now I will do a small changes. Just set bike details, string brand, string T for type, or I can use a boolean, right? Boolean B, right? So brand is equal B is okay. So now I will use here the type of a particular bike will be in a variable T, or here you will do a small change like has gear, right? Has gears is equal G. So here you can use boolean G, right? This is a method which will set the bike details, or in the similar way we are using a function display information. So here you can display the bike information like bike. Okay, so here you will use the note like that. I will do a small changes here. Okay, bike. Okay, so here we have added a display information inside a bike class that will display the bike brand, the type, and it will display has gear or not. If it has gear, it will display yes, else it will display no. So this class definition is over. So this is your bike class. Okay, so how to utilize this class? So what we have done so far, you can see this is a class car, then we have a class bike that is completely independent from a class car, or it has a method set bike details, a member function which will display the details. Now we will come in the main functions, right? So what we have done, we have created an array of cars. Where we have created three different cars. So in the similar way, you can create an array of bike, right? In the similar way, you can create an array of bike. So this is a bike class, or you can use the bikes. So for example, I am creating two different bikes. Okay, so you can use the bikes 0, or you can provide the information like dot set bike data or bike details. So here you can write a bike name is Yamaha, right? The name of a brand you can write. Where it will run on mountain or road. So it is a type, it will run on road. Or do we have a gear or not? So that is your wish. You can write a true or false. So in the similar way, you can create something different bike. Okay. So this is a bike one, set bike details, or here you can use something different bikes like giant. Okay. And it will also go on mountain, or that is your wish, right? Mountain, or do we have gear? No. False. So that is your wish. Okay. That is your wish. Accordingly, you can change. For example, you are using Yama, or you can change it mountain, or it has gear, or you can change here like a road. That is your wish. Which type of bike you would like to create? Okay. So we have set it the details of bike and car both. Now, how will you display the information? Display the car information. So what can you do? You can use a for loop, right? So using a for loop, you can display like int I is equal 0, I less than, you can write, if you are displaying the car information, you can use I less than 3 or I plus plus, right? So here inside it, you can display the car information. So how will you display the car information? So cars, and here we will write cars I dot display information, right? So this will display the car information only. So let us run this program and you will see what is the output of it. Let us run it and you will see what is the output of it. So you can see it is showing the different car information. Or in the similar way, you can add a for loop to display the car or display the bike information. Let us add a small more code to display the bike information, right? Display the bike information. Okay. So in the similar way, you can use the same loop to display the bike information. And here you will do the small change only, like a bike, right? This one. Clear? So let us run this program. You will see what is the output of it. So guys, you can see this is about your two different bikes. Okay, so we are using 3 times. The loop is working 3 times. So you can use 2 here in order to display the details of a particular bike. You will run it again and you will see what is the output of it. So this is the details of your car and this is the details of your bike. So guys, this is a way how can you create the 2 independent classes, right, in a single file, and how can you create multiple bikes or multiple car object in order to display their details, right? So I hope you understand this code. Thank you. Bye bye for now. Thank you for watching it. We'll see you in the next video session.